from Wilmington, Delaware in the United States. His record 19-2 with 13 knockouts. He'll be making his British debut. Please welcome Super Omar Douglas.
This is tomorrow on, I think Showtime has picked up this fight too. Lee Selby returns after losing his belt to Josh Warrington at a new weight division. This fight is taking place at 130 pounds. I don't know if it's a catch weight, but it's at, Lee Selby is not fighting at 126 anymore. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Is he going to get him a scale now, or what are they doing? I talked to Omar Douglas a few years ago, before he fought Javier Fortuna. Then he went on to lose to Etna Cherry in like a surprise in a way. He's from Delaware, not too far from me. I'm on the outside of Philly in Drexel
Omar Douglas
Hill.
weighs in at 9 stone 6 pounds, 9 stone 6 pounds.
But this is the undercard of
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite his opponent to the stage and to the scale at this time from Bury, South Wales. His record 26-2 with 9 knockouts. Please welcome the former IBF featherweight champion of the world, Lightning Lee Selby.
So this is, I'm guessing this is going to be the card because these are Heyman fighters. I'm guessing this is going to open up the Showtime card tomorrow here in the States starting at 4 p.m. Eastern with Lee Selby versus Omar Douglas. Then the fight I'm really looking forward to, Joe Joyce versus Bermane Stiverne, who's weighing in next. And then obviously the main event, James DeGale versus Chris Eubank Jr. So this is TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. We cover every single major fight live. So let's relax, chill. I'm back on the saddle pumping out these boxing videos. You know, I started a little beef on purpose. He looked much better.
9 stone 8.5 pounds, 9 stone 8.5 pounds, 134 and 1/2 U.S. pounds.
He looks much better at that weight, especially at the weigh-in. So we're going to talk for a little minute after these guys face off about the 130-pound division. Lee Selby, Omar Douglas, the card. Please subscribe because, you know, boxing season is here. You know, I've been bullshitting around the last 2 months. I mean, obviously still covering boxing, but not in the capacity that I'm known to cover boxing. So tomorrow I'm going to be here for this card, and then I'm going to roll right into the PBC on Fox Sports 1 card, in which my colleague Donnell Haynes he should be there by now today for the weigh-in on PBC on Fox. We're going to be streaming that, PBC on Fox Sports 1 later on. So those are the fights of tomorrow, this card right here, and then the Anthony Durrell versus Avni Yildirim for the vacant WBC title that David Benavidez, oh shit. Lee Selby always been tall, though. He's tall for those divisions.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It's 12 rounds of action for the vacant IBF Intercontinental Lightweight Championship. Lightning Lee Selby. Weighing in 9 stone 8.5 pounds or 134.5 U.S. pounds. Super Omar Douglas 9
Ooh, I was great to say.
Or 132 U.S. pounds.
I was great to say this is going to be for those one of those a way up the IBF rankings. Good shit, Lee. That's what's up. Humble fighters. I love it. I guess they're not going to do any interviews. Let's see. Here is the rankings at 130 pounds right now. Lee Selby is ranked number 7 by the WBO and, well, number 7 by the IBF.
Here we go. We're ready to continue our way into this.
Oh, damn. Well, let's talk for a little minute. Let's talk for a little minute. So as I was saying, he's not ranked at, well, let's go back first, look at his resume, right? 26-2 with 9 KOs. He's not, like, he's been more known to be like a fighter that would kind of like outwork you. But lately, you know, and he had a lot going on, you know, in his life. You know, it just was time for a fresh start in a new division. You know, 130 is where he should be, and he could possibly touch 140, maybe 147 one day, maybe. But right now, being 32 years old, you know, it's time to right the ship. So he is the favorite to beat, you know, to win against Omar Douglas. But for hardcore fans, this is a very good fight. In regards to Omar Douglas, you know, he was really being built up, and then he had that hiccup here in Philly. I was at this fight on the undercard of Danny Garcia versus Samuel Vargas. Samuel Vargas that fought Amir Khan. Lost that fight. Technically, he wasn't the favorite, but I remember that they ended this last round crazy. This was a really good fight, and people were calling for a rematch. And then he went on to lose to, at that point in time, you know, you can't really call it, like, he's not a journeyman, you know, and he's already in line to get a WBA title shot. It's weird with the WBA. But, you know, since his loss to Jose Pedraza, you know, Edna Cherry, like, he's one of those fighters that early in his career he had some issues, but he never been knocked out, right? Nope. 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 So, you know, it's a crossroads fight for Omar Figueroa. I mean, not Omar, Omar Douglas too, even though he is younger. You know, I'm really interested in this fight. This card is, you know, it's got some really good gems on it in regards to fights for hardcore fans. But I'm going to be here tomorrow covering the fight live as soon as it goes off. I'm going to be watching the Showtime, and I'm going to have ITV open in the background just in case. My theory is that Al Heyman, you know, will be putting, like, he's ITV boxing. PBC, he's ITV boxing. And this is his first UK card that nobody's talking about. Like, in regards to, he's put on his first major UK card and it's on pay-per-view. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.